well, when you give me the facts on how people in MLMs can make money, then I'll believe it's a good opportunity. And it's just like, because only 1% actually make any money. And what happens when your mom gets recruited for WFG? Well, when you're not online on MyWFG as an associate, logging in to check your back office and your dashboard and all that good stuff, there's people leaving comments on Reddit. Boom, there it is. What are they saying? Let me do that. Okay, boom, yeah, it's a little bit brighter now. People leaving comments, they're venting. So it's important to be able to provide the other side and see where people are coming from, because a lot of things happen online, whether you're an associate, whether you're a customer, or whether you're the outside looking in, whether you're anti-MLM or for MLMs. And this person is going to give us a little piece of their mind. So here's what they got to say. They say, essentially, my mom invited me to Starbucks to listen to a former coworker discuss about how amazing and great WFG. I think they meant to say how amazing and great WFG is. But anyways, we're not in English class. We're going to forgive people. Because of being offered countless offers to join MLMs and this subreddit, I'm so glad. Wait, it's supposed to be a period maybe at the end of that. Okay, so there's... I'm sorry. When you're reading off other people's rants, it's helpful when they have punctuation and some grammar. Anyways, I'm so glad she did bring me because I saw all the red flags. Okay, let's hear what those are. Afterwards, in our car ride, okay, maybe not list the red flags. What are they? I told her how it was a pyramid scheme and a scam, and she was like, yes to the pyramid scheme, but she knew so many people who did it, so it was legit. It's not a pyramid scheme when companies, specifically MLM business model companies, trade products and services for money. It is illegal in a pyramid scheme when they exchange headcount, warm bodies, for money. Okay, so just getting them in. There has to be value exchange. FTC has a very good definition, the Federal Trade Commission, because they govern businesses in the U.S. Link will be in the description on that one. But anyways, I think a lot of people are just using their own definition of pyramid schemes and MLM scams and stuff. So I think that's where the disagreement lies. But here we go. And then they say, I was like, they can easily lie to you about their success, and just Googling it, the first or second thing is scams. That's called YouTube or Google search algorithms, not necessarily, and also confirmation bias, right? You believe something and then you find other things that support what you believe, whether it's a blog, an article, a video, whatever, a person's opinion, it don't matter. That's called confirmation bias. We all have it, okay? We all have it. It's just, are we aware and honest about it? Okay, anyways, this person then goes on to say, she essentially said I was dumb. Oh, so we go into name calling in the family. They are going at each other here. And I had no idea what I was talking about, and I'm just really upset by this. So they triggered each other. So communication and conflict resolution skills, definitely needed. Okay, so How to Solve Your People Problems by Alan Godwin. That book has saved me in so many ways, so I highly recommend you check that out. Link will be in the description as well. This person says, anything I can do? Yes, read that book I just mentioned. Anyways, then they say, I'm pretty close to just blocking the woman who is trying to recruit her number. Okay. So instead of dealing with things and communicating effectively and maturely, you're going to resort to ignoring and blocking people. Ooh, excuse me. Bless me. Bless her. I mean, doing the easy thing is not always the right thing. The right thing to do is, well, if the person is being overly persistent and you haven't laid boundaries and they haven't honored those boundaries, then yes, I can see how blocking them would make sense, especially if they start to be disrespectful or threatening in some way. But if they're just pursuing you for an event or to become a customer or business opportunity, presentation, or whatever it is, and this person just wants to ignore them or block them just because they don't want to deal with stuff, and they just want to go on Reddit and vent and rant, I mean, the first thing I would tell them is to read that book. Again, I'm going to re-emphasize it because it's so important. Link will be in the description. I'm talking to you because I'm hoping that, I don't know, like as if I'm almost talking to them. But here we go. They end up saying, I'm Also hoping once she talks to my dad, after I talk to him, okay, so a little bit of tug of war with the mom on what she wants to do here, he can talk some type of sense. Alright, and there's some comments here, you know, there's some comments up in here talking. They said, one person says, just be glad and secure that you are smart enough to avoid these scams. Okay, so there's no actually evidence, fact-based evidence, being provided on how it is a pyramid scheme or scam, and it's almost like just because you say it, that means it's true. And just because somebody says something doesn't mean it isn't true either. I mean, we have to provide fact-based information. When it's not provided, we do need to question things. So we need to look at the pros and cons of things and to come to an accurate conclusion. But sometimes on my channel, people are like, well, when you give me the facts on how people in MLMs can make money, then I'll believe it's a good opportunity. And it's just like, because only 1% actually make any money. And I'm just like, okay, calm down, okay? We need to Google the word predisposition, which basically means that you are going to automatically discount anything that contradicts or goes against what your belief system is, which is anti-MLM. So it doesn't matter what facts I present because there's no number or fact that's going to agree with your position or agenda. And so that's so important. And everyone has a predisposition because everyone has a belief system that is driven by some type of values that you grew up with or somebody taught you or you watched on a video or read in a blog or just based on what you like and dislike. So the real thing that we should have is a self-awareness, and the second thing we should have is honesty. Like, yeah, maybe I do have a strong predisposition, and at the end of the day, I just don't like it, Lance, and I don't agree with it, but, you know, do you or this person, I'm not gonna try to play tug of war with mom, with dad, and because tug of war is for like beaches when you're on vacation and there's a team that you're trying to beat or something, you know, not, or some type of like TV show where there's, but not with the family. Come on. That concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you got some perspective out of today's video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already done so for future video updates. And most importantly, check out the links in the description below, because if that person can't get their learn on and become the best version of themselves, hopefully you can. And the resources below and other videos as well can help facilitate that if you're open to reason. And other than that, I will see you in the next video.